Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is pretty cold out today and hunting's tomorrow, so got my orange on just in case. We're at the base of White Rocks and we're gonna send it up in here and try and film this side. We were here once before. I lost my backpack and it tumbled the whole way down the cliffside, so I spent 90% of my time looking for the backpack instead of filming the area. So gonna film the area this time. I just went up that side with my dad to the lookout. If you want to see that side, we have a previous video. You can check it out down in my description below. I should have it linked. If you compare this one to the last video, you'll see right out of the gate, it's definitely more rocky. This is in Pondbank, Pennsylvania, south central PA. And see the rocks behind me there. Quite big. The wind's whipping today. A little bit smoke there. Speaking of the wind, gotta watch that stuff. Got the barn silos over there. So I'm kind of speed walking this first bit because I have this on film. This is a pretty area. There's one other car here, so I expect to see at least one other person around here at some point. These rocks are big. Now we're getting to the point here where it's going to start going right up the side of it, and that's coming. I'm out here looking for a geocache I put here a year ago, and I'm hoping it's still here because I haven't been able to register it yet. The geocache is way up on the rock face up there. We gotta get up there. And this is, I believe, where the trail turns straight up the hill, somewhere up here. Just gotta look for the turn. All right, so going up cliffside here, we just passed a group of people. You'll see them heading down in there somewhere. And we're going up to, I'll point it out to you. I think the geocache is up on that peak. All right, up we go. I think I gotta go up here and then around, so yeah, here we go. Looks like the rocks are right in front of me. It's because they are. Whoa. Yeah. See? We're going up quick. Just came from there. I think woodsman went up in there, but he didn't see anything. Maybe I'll do that on the way back if I have time. So here's a cave. Gotta get a picture up in here for sure. Beautiful spot. Very steep, beautiful spot there. That's the cave. And there's the view so far. So the other day we found the Wandering Woodsman sticker. It was in that hole there, so, or maybe that one, I forget, but I'll put that up here. Pictures of that. There's the cave behind me. You can see it's pretty big actually. I gotta keep moving so I can manage this whole thing in time, but yeah, big cave up in there. And the view is getting pretty big. Something smells like a skunk back in there though. All right, Next up is this thing. We got to go up and around, I think is the plan. The cache is way up here, so I'm not gonna drop my backpack this time. I can't show you how steep this is. It really doesn't do it any justice. Alright. I might need both hands. There's no way to describe. There's my knee. Here's the rock. There's no way to describe how steep this is, so it's about a waist height, the rock that I'm about to go up here, so yeah, maybe, hopefully. Just, yeah, shimmy up. Down there's where we were. Here we are, going up. Something smells like skunk or something now. All right. Still going up. Man, this is steep. All right, let's keep going. What a view. Getting there now. A good way to show the steepness of some of this, but I do got to get up it, so. There we go. Oh. Can't lose your balance on this stuff. Oh man. Okay, let's keep going. Beautiful view from here. Can either go up that dirt thing there. I don't see any good grips, or down across the boulder field, which I remember, which is what we're gonna do. So, gotta go down in here and up. I'm just gonna keep filming because got a bit of a time constraint. So, look at that. Crevice in there. Huge rock up there. Just sitting there. I sort of remember. I dropped my backpack somewhere up in here. This side is steep, man. Somebody left their twisted tea or some type of drink there. Oh. Okay, we're getting there. I'm not going up that way. Going across the boulder field down here. Here's the rock we just navigated by. Going into the boulder field. I remember this bit. Whew. Okay. Oh, I may need both hands for a minute to get down this thing. Trying with one hand. I don't know. There we go. All right. Made it down the boulder. Huge. There's where we just came from. Gotta get across this thing. Gonna stick my bear spray where my keys usually are, just in case I need a quick draw on that. Oh man, I think the cache is up in there. Retreat. Beautiful out here. Some big holes there. Watch your step. Let's get up here. All right, we're across the boulder field. Beautiful, but wow. Okay, going up. Watch your step. It was up here where my backpack went jumbling down last year. Somewhere up here. I'll know when I see it. Maybe that was it. I don't think so though. Remember I threw it and it was tumbling whole way down in there. Still going. Gotta watch the down there. That's a big down there. Whew. Beautiful. Here, my friends, is exactly where I lost my backpack last year. I tried to throw it up on that ledge and it came down and it went down into the ravine and I had to figure out how the heck to get that. That was not pleasant. So here's where I dropped my backpack last year. It was going up that thing and it went tumbling right down into the ravine there. And we found it, but it took about an hour. So this time I'm on my own and there's only one way up that I can see. So I'm gonna try this and no errors. Might need both hands. All right, I look like I'm clinging because I am. This is safe spot 1 of 2. I'm not really clinging, I'm just kind of leaning against this, but I don't want to tumble back down. So we're going, finishing going up there. Man, okay. I'm gonna need both hands. I don't, like I said, it's far where I dropped the stuff last time. Okay, I made it up that, no backpack drop. Beautiful view. I want to, I think our cache is right up here. So, tree in my ear. Ugh. I think our cache is around this rock here. Yeah, if it's here, it would be in here. This is where we put it. Is it still there? I don't think so. I think this one's gone. Unless it's over here, around the front of the rock, but I don't think I'd put it there. All right, this is where I wanted to make it to and film. Last time we're almost at the top. Might go a little further just to get there, but what a view. Look at that drop. Whew. Huge drop. Skunk smell's getting stronger. I was just gonna get a picture of me up there, but I gotta bring y'all up to check out the view. Up on this rock here. Might be one better lookout up there yet. Gonna head up there and find out, I think. All right, last bit here is a rock scramble up to the top. So, kind of need both hands. Like, I think I'm gonna need 2 hands here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is likely to be a 2-hander on top of the mountain and needing 3 points of contact, so. Nice, almost there. Beautiful. Okay. Just a couple more. I gotta get to the peak. Yeah, once I'm up to the trail here, I can walk it around. Almost there. Okay, I think I can walk it around to the peak. So there's the very top of the mountain, but don't think the view at the White Rocks going across gets any better than right here. Check it out. And we're gonna head back down. Something shiny over there. This is the peak of White Rocks. So we'll have to come back and explore across the ridge at some point, but I'm out of time today, so now I have to shimmy back down. That rock where I was standing is way down there. I gotta get back down all this and back to the car is the plan, so. Whew. It's beautiful up here. Peak of White Rocks. Down there is the rock we were standing on a little while ago. It looks like it's just faint in the distance now. All right, guess I gotta go back down. All right, last little video, heading down. Up there is where we just were at the very top lookout rock. Now we're coming back down through. Going back down looks a little more spooky than going up, for sure. Oh man, okay. Easy does it. Gotta trust yourself here. Oh. I don't know why going back down looks spooky, but I think going down's harder than going up. Because of gravity. See, going up it's one thing, but going back down, if you lose your footing, you're in for a ride, which is no good. A little more than I bargained for, but I did bargain for it, so that's my bad. Oh, okay. shift the weight. Sit on my butt for a second. Whoa. Way steeper going down. Or it feels that way. Okay, there's a rock. Whoa. I about did a split. Watch your footing. I think once we're off this is the most treacherous part, for sure. So once I get off that, this looks a little more doable. I haven't done an adventure this big in a long time. Okay. Heading back across the cliff face. It looks different coming this way, doesn't it? Oh, my legs are more tired too. Gotta reserve energy for this part. Watch your step there. Big crevices. There's the boulder field. I apologize for the grunting. I'm just getting a little bit older than I was in the past, so guess we all do. I don't know if I can get up here with one hand. Maybe. Gotta get up and out. Oh, up and out of the boulder field. That should be slightly smoother sailing, I hope. Should be better. It's an alternative route I might want to try sometime when my legs feel better. Another holiday, perhaps. Let's keep going here. Big rocks. Okay. It's a little bit flatter now. I mean, maybe not. I gotta go through here, but we're getting there. This is a good view here. Beautiful. The rocks above us. Just take our time. Ooh. Yeah, I might need both hands here. This is it doesn't look far, but this is the one that was waist height on the way up. Or maybe I'll sit on my butt. Oh, yep, the butt sit worked. Okay. Yeah, see, it's almost waist height. I think we're on flatter terrain now. Mostly. Yeah. This is the last steep hurdle here. Oh, this must be a climbing route. You can see the bolts that are bolted in. All right, so this is the last big steep part here. Going down in there, and then we're back to the flat. This might be the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.